Bruh.
Hello, traders. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, isn't that the way they talked back in the 20s? They talked like this, especially the broadcasting the radio waves, man. So yeah, it is the anniversary of the stock market crash, 1929. I have had no internet. It's unbelievable what I had to do to. I still don't have internet. I had to pull out a hotspot when I used to IRL stream. And, or, you know, whatever they would talk. What did they do at the 20s, man? I don't know. They had to put antennas together or something stupid. So, thanks for being here. I had no power, no internet all day. The power finally came back a little while ago. The LTE came back. I didn't have that all day. And that's what made me able to do this, I guess, tonight. So cool. Bitcoin doing things, stock market not doing good things really. I don't know. It had a bounce back day, of course, but the big tech earnings came out, or I guess we can just look at them real quick. It is Patreon night, so I don't get to do my normal thing that I normally do during the afternoon. So I don't know, man. Maybe we'll just not looking at anything. I don't know, man. Kind of torn here. So we can go ahead and start it out with Google. Google, top right of your screen, market driver. Real nice spec. You know, most tech all like beat on earnings, but it did, you know, wasn't about beating on earnings, just about where the price was going to go. You know, once they reported. So Google did well, but then you go to Amazon, right? Amazon had a really nice spike on their beat, but I guess the market interpreted the beat. You know, they thought it was happening anyway, so you don't. And then you've got Facebook that beat, I believe, but a nice spike, then selling off. Not too bad. Twitter, though, was the one that got devastated. Twitter just wrecked, man. Alright, closed the day at 52.43, down to 43.08 at the lowest point after hours. It's awful, man. Good. Stop censoring people for your own political gain, Twitter. Okay, and then it was Apple. Also didn't do well, down 4+% after hours. They had good numbers. Whoa, good numbers, but dumped. All right, so it's gonna be laggy. I don't know if I'm coming in. Am I coming in loud and clear? What are we gonna do? 1929. Stock market's crashing. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what we're gonna do. Yeah, the Netflix, right? Did Netflix have a? See, they did a lot of reports, right? Yeah, look at Netflix. It was good. Got to, well, I mean, I guess it was before the close, and I don't even know, did they report or not? Anyway, they had a great day. What's up, 619?
Is that a joint?
Get Wrecked Twitter.
Alright, thanks so much for the $4.20. That's a lot of money. That's a ton of money. It's because it's 1929. Inflation has not killed the US dollar yet. Okay, I guess we're gonna. Well, what we could do before I get into the chat, right? Let's do something. Let's go. Well, first off, the daily. You know, you're near that 200-day moving average. You've already fallen below the 50. You've double topped. Oh man, look, here's a high. Here's a lower high. Here's another lower high, man. Oh man, the local double top. But dudes, that's not good. So let's go on back. Let's take a stroll down memory lane. Wow, sorry, it's laggy because of internet. Because I'm literally. Huh? Is it really this laggy, dude? Whoa, man, it's gonna take a minute. Just give me a minute, man. This is new technology. The internet. You haven't heard of it? There's the 70s. What? It's the 70s, and then all of a sudden, it's not. Oh! Here. Oh my god, dude. So we're here we are in the 1920s. And here it is, chat. The great crash that we're paying homage to right now. Where stocks plunged. It was all over. We got a 50% dead cat bounce. I bet you this is when the dead cat bounce terminology came to be, right? Where you crashed, you rallied 50% of the way, and you dumped, man. You dumped to the abyss, and you didn't make a comeback to these, let's say 385. You didn't even make a comeback till 1955. Okay? Get wrecked. Get wrecked, everyone. In a positive way. Okay, so that was it. It was a nice run. The 20s were insane. And they were all given back. All the gains that took like a decade to build were all given back in a few years. 3+ years. Okay. And then how many years? To just get back to break even. Imagine FOMOing in 1929 and just holding It took 9,205 days to get back to break-even price.
Bruh.
It's very similar to the tech bubble in 2000. So, all right, I'm gonna go to the Patreon chat now, voice chat. All right, so just whatever, man. Pay and respect. But if it happened back then, we have a lot of protection now.
Noise.
What's up, Batson, dude? It's really laggy. Sorry.
Party with the Great Gates Ray. Putin on the Ritz.
Thank you. What was that about something? On a what? Thanks so much, young whippersnapper. Going on in from California way. Thanks so much. Putting on the Ritz. Yeah, that's right. Alright, we're gonna go to Patreon chat now. Thanks, dude.
We're also, it's like the same,
Hi.
yeah.
We're live
Not
now.
even stuff.
But we're buying on debt now, aren't we? Especially
Yep.
with fractional reserve systems.
It's true.
Oh
So it's
yeah.
just a larger version of debt buying. And in the microcosm, DeFi.
But the thing is,
just
the
lending and
individual
buying on debt.
people were investing on leverage
Yeah,
at a way higher
milkmen,
rate.
like people,
and
normals.
normal people, everybody was doing it. And it was like, oh, let me just pull out $100,000 from the bank and invest it in a
On
stock
margin.
And, yeah, like on.
Could that be analogous
and
to the
people-
insane call buying?
People
like,
aren't.
right now we have like record high levels of call buying. I don't know about
That's
anymore, but it was,
People
you
get
know,
wrecked today too.
Yeah,
But it's not that many. It's not as many as it like. It was like everybody that was investing was doing it that way during the depression, during that rally. And today it's like there's a way more people that are just investing with the money that they actually have. And there's definitely a percentage of people that are doing options and leverage, but it's not the same. Not the same.
In a bank account right now, everyone's forced to be a speculator because you're not getting any interest in your account, so you have to put it in the markets or something. And we're getting to that point where everyone's just putting all their paychecks in the markets and their stimulus checks.
Yeah.
It's going to the same place.
But they're doing that. But it's not on leverage all the time. Not everybody's doing leverage.
it's kind of
I'm
like
not doing leverage.
retail investors are providing the liquidity right now for
Yeah, that's a good
deposit,
point.
man. This is like, where's all this massive volume coming from?
Federal Reserve.
Yeah, I guess it depends on the chart you're looking at. But like, composite men have been selling their position now for months.
Where what? Composite Man, what's he doing?
Oh, we're alive.
He's taking advantage of the retail liquidity.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. I don't like lower highs. I don't like consecutive lower highs on an index fund like the Dow Jones Industrial. Never even, you were never even able to reclaim all-time highs on this rally. That's
I know,
really
right?
bad,
What the
dude.
hell?
It's not
The
good.
Nasdaq and the S&P did, but the Dow did not.
That was a weaker index, but they did get much stronger with the addition of Apple, Salesforce, and
Apple and they're in the Dow now.
yeah. Apple was in the Dow. Salesforce. What were the three replacements? They took out some really awful companies. Took on
Just saying, man. Like
ExxonMobil.
a lower high on the weekly like this. You're so close to breaching support, and you can see right here on the weekly, man, there's just not much support below you. You're about to enter that wormhole. The
What an
straight up,
ugly
straight
red
down, straight
candle.
up, straight down, straight up. Not straight down. Okay, but straight down, straight up, right? I mean, you're about to go to an area now, or if you fall below the Trump bump buying climax, you could easily in time find your way down to 24K again, 23.5. So, I don't know, man. I don't like these lower highs on the weekly, dude. The lower highs on the weekly. Sure, hopefully we could double bottom like 2015, but lower highs.
What
are,
about like the 26,659 support? Could bounce off of that, find support there, but I don't know.
It was Amgen, Honeywell, and Salesforce. The additions. Mobile.
What are you talking about? What's going on?
The Dow, the changes in the Dow back in, I don't know, late August was one of the biggest changes in, I don't know.
Yeah, it's been Salesforce like
8 years or so.
skyrocketing.
Salesforce has already been skyrocketing. Not a lot of money is put into the Dow. That's an index. DIA is ETF. It's traded, but it's not high liquidity. Yeah, no. Didn't look good.
And then the Dow Jones and S&P with the big broadening top patterns. There's just no.
Yeah, you
No
hit the
way
supply
that-
line. You hit the top. You hit the top. You're reversing. Dark cloud cover. The monthly bearish divergence in the weekly, monthly. It's just it's inverse of Bitcoin. It really is. I think it's crazy. But hey, man. Hopefully, Fed comes in, buys bonds, and the stock market just goes up. Right? We're disrespecting TA then. Disrespecting.
The yields have been great.
Well, I'm just talking about whatever, like, if what we're seeing on significant time scales, if it's actually going to play out, that's terrible for stocks. That's saying, okay, equity's
Yeah.
about to reverse majorly to downside, and it could get
What's
wrecked.
Calvin saying? Basically, we have no other bullets. You guys need the Congress, and you guys need to pass a stimulus bill,
He said that a
or
month ago.
we're effed.
Yep.
Basically.
Alabama.
Or we could damage the economy for years to come. That's what he said.
It affects the market pretty much.
Eventually, it needs to be damaged. It's
It
just
does.
like a matter of when and how bad, and for how long.
Yeah, it's no bueno, man. I don't know. Very, very uncertain. And you thought, hey man, maybe we'll get some clarity today. Not really. Not really, with earnings all over the place, right? Up and down. I don't know. I mean, now the
VIX is sky high. It happened right. You didn't have as many headwinds, but this Friday going into last election, you had similar type of action. Then the Monday, Tuesday were all right. They're chill. We'll see.
which day is it again?
Yeah,
Is it Tuesday or Monday?
I'm bearish on the market. I've been for a little bit.
Tuesday. Yeah, man. I don't feel good, man, about the lower highs, the falling below the February high. That was my breaking point. Like, okay, I'm bullish on the market as long as it stays above February 2020 highs. But once it falls below that, that's the whole point. That's terrible. That's awful. You don't do that. You're not supposed to do that. Because now it's just like...
Wasn't Angela Merkel supposed to announce, like, basically shutting down parts of Europe
Lockdown
again?
light.
Mainly
Yep.
Germany and France.
Well,
What
Paris
happened?
is doing that right now.
Italy's
and they're
doing
trying
it.
they're trying to escape before the lockdown starts, which
Okay,
just
so-
coincides with their logic that you should not spread the disease, but then people are leaving their homes,
Right.
spreading the fucking disease. I'm sorry, excuse my language. It's just funny.
It's all Saints weekend there right now, so I think a lot of people are on holiday in France.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like a very Catholic culture there. As I was listening to the radio, they were talking about that this morning.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, then in UK,
That's just-
the police commissioner said they're pulling to California where it's like, hey, people doing their own Thanksgiving, you can't even congregate inside. Like, it's got to be limited. There's rules. And it's like they'll arrest you. They'll come knock at your door and knock it down to arrest you for breaking protocol. That's tyranny, dude. That's not.
For being a human.
Forget no, dude. It's not about health. It's becoming not about health at this point. It's becoming
for
about
being a
tyranny.
human.
They're pushing
You're
it as
just
far
doing
as they
human
can to
things.
see what they
Yeah.
can take.
You can't act like a human anymore.
Yeah,
How much
correct.
control can we get?
Yeah, they're grabbing power, and it's unchecked, and people are just like, oh, whatever, dude. Let's listen to it. Let's listen to it. 'Cause-
Facebook says
I'm
it's
tired.
okay.
I'm tired of it.
Yeah, now,
honestly.
yeah,
Like,
you
at
got
work,
the propaganda
everywhere I
arms of
go,
media now just in full force. You know,
You can't
on the
avoid
same side.
it, man. And it's like I really this election is going to be huge. I really think there's a silent majority of people that are tired of the rioting and the looting and the unrest and all of this stuff. We're gonna see it in this election, maybe, hopefully. If not, then
Be prepared.
who knows? You know? Yeah. Who
Did
knows?
anybody else see that China's central bank is legalizing the digital yuan?
Oh yeah, they already did. They're gonna be.
Oh, did it?
Airdropping it to their citizens.
What does that
my
mean?
God.
Like it's an S coin.
That means that the United
Whoa.
States has to step up now and then do the same thing to be on the same page with them.
Well, Jerome
or at
Powell
least
said they don't
compete.
quite know enough about it yet to do that. So, on the last
Let
time,
them fail then.
yeah, it's
As
really
I mean
weird.
China.
Credit score is good.
The EU and the US, when they met with the IMF and central banks, they said, "Oh, we're not really ready for that."
Hmm.
But who is it? The Department of Homeland Security put out a bounty or a reward for whoever can make the best wallet for a blockchain wallet for government applications. So they're planning on doing it, but you know how the government moves, slow and stupid.
Hmm.
Yeah, Jay Powell was like talking about that too. He's like, we might not be the first country or nation to come up with one of these, but we want to get it right. So that looks like they're doing the right thing in my mind with regards to rolling something like this out. I think it could take years, but
There's already tons of knockoff digital yuans in people's wallets.
Oh my God, are you serious?
oh man,
Yeah,
That is
check your
amazing.
check your EOS wallet. You probably have like 300 different types of digital yuan on your EOS wallet.
China getting knocked off is the best. funniest
China's
thing
getting
I've
ripped off
heard.
by some EOS
They're like, who's
block
knocking?
producers.
We the knockoff country.
We knock off best. How dare you knock us off?
I really like digital asset blockchains for that. I think there's some really good names out there that are still kind of just putting in the work to develop these platforms. And yeah, digital asset blockchains that are public and have been around for a while are pretty awesome, I think.
Yeah, but the
Not
Homeland Security,
impressed.
the Homeland Security one, is they definitely want to know.
Didn't you
who
have
the,
to like sign up and you won it?
Yeah, they want to
lottery
know
or
who
some
the
shit.
developer is, and they want a backdoor.
Yeah,
They don't want they don't want another Bitcoin on their hands.
another
Yeah,
way
dude,
of
it's
them being
gonna be
able to
Too
track
late.
your
You only
money.
needed one. You only needed Bitcoin.
Exactly.
I don't.
There's-
Yeah.
I think there's going to be a threshold where these public blockchains come to battle with these government blockchains. Like it's almost like an inevitable.
Logan, you in with me? We're gonna short the Chinese
down to
digital
demand.
yuan.
Who wants what more?
I did,
like,
while
what
we were
did
talking,
the
I just made
majority
3 fake
find value
yuans
in?
and put them on Uniswap.
Yeah, this is.
Dude, I can't believe my
Bring it
internet's
on.
still out. This is
Yeah, I
so
don't know
stupid.
how the yuan airdrop is going to work, but it seems like a lot of people are going to get ripped.
So,
Yeah, Moose, we were
question.
talking. The stream is looking pretty good.
It's okay.
It does.
Yeah, it looks
That's
really good.
crazy good. That's so nice to know. Now, like, if my internet ever
looks good,
fails me, I got
Yeah,
it.
I
but like
get
a-
how it's
Got
like
it.
better. At least for
A
me.
live
I don't know
8
how it is for
millimeter?
other people, but it's like
Video in the
5,
background?
10 seconds.
That's
max.
cool, dude.
Yeah, I thought
My
it'd
wife
be
was
special.
asking why it's a different color. I was just like, that's because today is the anniversary of the stock crash. And he's black and white for that reason, too.
Yeah. I was talking like a guy from 1920.
Yeah, he
Is that
did.
what going on,
didn't
Ed? Right? You listen here, see? All right. 13,502. All right. I don't know, dude. Really nerdy. Yeah, man. It's been a blah day, man, with like very limited internet, no power, and it was sunny too. It was like the system was out, and so the sun was just beating down on the house, baking it. It's
Yeesh.
cooled down a little bit now, but it's whatever, man. One of those days. But it's just
Remember when
crazy.
Your air conditioner wasn't working, and you were wearing your full Viking outfit with the cape and everything.
I
It
know.
was
I
like
think it was
summer.
working, but it was just extremely hot. Yeah. I remember that for sure. I think that was, I can't even remember if that was like episode, or it was like one of my first streams on my new channel that I did that. I don't remember. Anyway. You gotta wonder what's gonna happen.
Pivoting or what? What's it doing? 13,500?
Well, bullishly engulfed, and we haven't had. What I really liked was the narrow range. After the engulfing candle, you had 2 sideways candles. Figured that was really good. That's narrow range. That's the same thing. So I thought, hey, we're starting to go, and there's 26 minutes. So maybe you're just gonna have 3 narrow ranges, 3 candles that are just the same. Which
just go
I figure this
sideways
is
to the parabolic line and just go up again. Test the 18 or 13,868 again.
I just love it, man. I haven't touched this thing, dude, since I adjusted with this being the 3rd anchor
It's
point.
beautiful.
And it actually just went sideways and just dumped, and then it's fine. 1 touch and then blasted off from there. So we'll see if the parabola can keep going.
Parabola, can you extend it even further, like beyond 868? How does that work exactly?
Of course, yeah. You would just you'd have to readjust a little bit. Not too bad. Let's see. Yeah. Kind of screwed myself up.
Oh, I see. You have to adjust like the different points.
Yeah, make sure they're still touching. 1, 2, 3. We got that 4th one now. Okay, let's see. You gotta see. It sucks every time you adjust on one part, it can screw up the other part. So is that it? It's pretty much perfect. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so now you got more room. I mean, hey, look, you know, if it's going to continue, now it can break. You know, the parabola line can break, and that's what happens, Larry. So if we're holding up, I mean, just the way, think about it. We hit 13,868, pulled back, and now we're just hanging out above 13,200. That's something you could back test before going higher. But man,
we're so immersed in this thing in the day to day. It's like I feel like we're almost taking it for granted. Like the fact that we're here, and I mean, if we close the month above 868, it's like okay, that's an all-time high on the monthly scale.
For sure.
In terms of highest close, and like that's just nobody's thinking about it, right? Except for people that are paying attention. But this is
we are every single day
right now.
Wow. How exciting. I really want to see it do that. Or at least touch it again.
We've got time. We're so close. There's a few days left. And we got a full moon upon us, so human emotionalism is going to be at its highest level. It'll be a
full moons haven't been great for Bitcoin. Yeah,
but we're in a different environment, right?
Different macro.
Yeah, the macro's gone nuts. Everything's shifted to the bull side now, and it could very well be blue moons and full moons. We'll see.
We have the election 2 days after Halloween.
And then the election is what, Wednesday?
Tuesday,
yeah. Tuesday, yeah, okay.
It's always Tuesdays.
What a crazy situation we got going on.
I'm looking forward to it. I always stay up and watch the election.
Oh yeah,
big time, yeah, dude.
This year I'm doing it.
Yeah, I'm rounding. I've got
gonna do
some money on specific states.
Thinking about doing that?
What?
An election coverage night?
I don't know, man. Like, there's gonna be so much saturation of it. And I don't know who's gonna really watch, right? Would you rather watch me or like Joe Rogan? You know, probably him or someone else or
Alex Jones.
Right?
Dude,
there's
if he
probably
has Alex Jones on. I don't know how. It will be one of the funniest things I think we'll ever see.
Alex Jones, Tim Dillon, one other guy.
Guys, that was a hilarious episode of the Joe Rogan podcast. That was so funny.
I would like to have both streams up. Like maybe you could stream Alex Jones, or you could stream Joe Rogan.
Me stream them. Well, that's like, you know.
I don't know if you can do that or not. Yeah,
well, it's just like the copyright stuff. It's almost just like, you know, leeching on someone else's content. When it's like you could just watch them. What's the point of having me there? My opinion, you know, isn't that great. I mean, it's
You could
whatever.
just have like the stocks up and see like the real.
Oh, the futures, yeah. The futures would be nuts
Yeah,
to
that'd be
cover, I
fun.
guess. Yeah, could do that.
And then we could all just like hang out, chat.
Yeah,
on
and we could
the-
do like a
on the
Patreon
chat.
night,
You don't even
but
have to
on-
like put your face on. Yeah, you could just like put just full screen on the stocks and just like change it at will.
Yeah, we could
Yeah,
have like a
Logan, send me
Patreon
some
night on
BTC
Tuesday,
and just
and then we could just drink and watch
you
the
can scalp
futures.
the election.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
could.
We have an election.
I'll give you. I have an extra account, TD account. You can just go nuts,
Oh yeah, I don't know, man. That's
scalp the futures.
wow,
Oh,
man.
I've just been selling options. It's amazing. Everyone's going nuts now.
Yeah,
Isn't like
volatility.
trying to
call
buy
buying is
protection.
nuts.
Nah.
Saw
Not
some stuff
really.
on the
It
call
was.
ratio this
Who
week.
posted? Silent posted. It was puts were slightly outweighing calls, weren't they? Earlier.
Right now it is.
He posted that today, or this morning, or something. But it was only slightly. It was like I can't remember it.
Head middle, yeah, right in the middle. What's
And
called
he had it broken down.
Yeah,
Like
Timbo, can I see?
100x calls,
Yeah, I can try.
50x. He had it. Yeah, it was like only
100x,
slightly,
50x.
but yeah, like all the different leverages, how
There's
people
no-
were leveraged.
You
Not
can't
calls.
leverage
Sorry,
a
sorry.
call.
I said it wrong. But he posted the ratios of leverages. That's what I meant to say.
I be interesting to see that because I don't know of any. Let's say a 4x anywhere where you can get 50x leverage and buying calls or puts. You have to have the cash in your account.
Timbo, I'm not sure if it'll show up, dude. Like, I can test. I know if I test, it'll work, but I don't know. It's just a gamble you'll have to take, man. But I don't know why you'd be joining right now. Anyway, unless you're just doing it to contribute to the stream, because, like, you should be joining on the 1st of November, not... This is the 29th best day to join the Patreon, so everyone who wants to join should be waiting till the 1st of November. And I'm talking, it's probably a good idea to just wait till it's daytime out on the 1st wherever you are, right? Like, it could be dawn, that's fine. But it just gets weird. The cutoff is like midnight Pacific, so... Anyway.
Put buying's
You see what I just posted?
has been higher than
I see it.
since August 24th.
Sorry,
What's
I
called
drank.
this?
This is what I was referring to.
What's up, everybody? I joined late.
What's up?
Howdy.
Going on?
What's up?
Good day, mate.
Wait, so in 1929, was alcohol prohibited yet?
Oh,
I think it was
Bitcoin?
prohibited during that.
And, oh, okay.
When did it stop being prohibited?
Sometime in the 1930s.
32, I want to say. I'm not sure though, but I think before mid 30s.
So it was
It was
outlawed?
prohibited during. Yeah.
Right now?
during the
Okay, that
crash,
makes
yeah.
sense. So it's appropriate I'm not drinking alcohol this stream, right?
Prohibition was from
Right.
Early 34? Okay, January 17th, 1920 to December 5th, 1933. Because it was, I thought it was late 2019, 1919.
Okay,
I
one
thought
year
it was
off,
early,
my bad.
early 1934, but yeah.
Oh my god, I would hope that, I'd love the stock market to make one more final push before crashing, but, hey man, like...
A lot of fucking liquidity out there.
Yeah, I would think that what could happen is, index funds don't do very well because of all the assets that are inside of them, and there's so many that are terrible, right? Dead assets for now.
Yeah.
And then things gonna be like an individual stock picking frenzy, right? That's gonna be the oasis. So yeah, there are gonna be assets that are doing incredible, but the index funds are crap. Like they're just not doing well, you know. But you know,
Sounds
tech
familiar.
plays could be much higher.
That's where money I would assume would roll into.
What, tech?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, it sucks, man. Like, all the value plays are just, I don't know. Good for dividends.
We've never dealt with this. We still haven't really uncovered the pile to find out how many people are underneath.
Yeah,
You know.
how screwed is this? No idea.
It's like, you know, forbearance. People haven't had to pay back forbearance yet. They're going to try to add that on. So people are going to have 12, 14 months
100 years ago, this
of
tip could buy you 10,000
unpaid
acres,
mortgages,
589 Model
both
T Fords.
commercial and home.
Sorry, dude.
I mean,
Thank you for the 1888, dude, Logan. Litecoin Connect.
Houses, yeah.
Are we thinking like COVID level crash or what? Or worse?
Double dip, maybe just to test it. I mean, that's possible. I don't know, why not? I mean, look, we just look at the Dow Jones, right? We're at the very cusp of a major wormhole, right? I like calling them the wormholes. Now, if it holds here, that's awesome. Fantastic. 113% retrace pretty much from the previous low. That's cool. But, again, if you just look left and you see, based on history of this index fund, most of the time, it's straight up, straight down. Straight up, straight down. Straight up. It didn't go straight down. You know, that's 24,698. Okay. I don't know. I mean, in this area, you could have a nasty fall. So.
just double tap test the gap twice.
Yeah, there are so many gaps. There's a gap at 23,675. There's a gap at 24,461. There's a gap at 21,259. There's a gap all the way down, oh my god, at like 18,005. There are countless gaps down here that could be filled. But what is scary is just like the high,
There's a gap
the lower
at
high.
Some of them are breakaways.
just below 16K.
God.
Yeah, there's gaps on the epic
Oh yeah,
fall
yeah,
around
down
too.
here. I've got them marked
12 to
16 and 17.4. Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
lot of gaps.
17,409, 16, 15,974.
Dude, it'll never happen, man. All right, sure, maybe it'll never happen, but I'll just tell you this, man. That monthly, that weekly, the most significant time scales are really scary looking, man. Like, you take out all the noise on the weekly, you can see why it's not crazy to think that that's exactly the Dow Jones could go down 24K looking on the weekly, you know, and then
Yeah, you know what? The 16,000 one isn't from that long ago. So yeah,
yeah, it's not. It was like after Trump got
February 2016.
Yeah, dude. All the divergence. And again, here's the monthly. It even looks even cleaner, right? Between 24K and 27K. But it's not just there. It's not just the Dow Jones, man. It's the S&P 500 on the monthly. Like, look, you know, that demand line. Look, what if you want to test that again at 2780 whenever it gets down there? I mean, here's 2000. Here's the double top of 2007. You dumped. And then the crazy rally. So you're still going to remain in an uptrend on the S&P 500. The bullish 10-year cycle will remain a thing still, even if you go to 2800. You ready for that? That's where it's like, it's still bullish, but it's lost so much value. People are going to be panicking, freaking out. It's going to be so scary, but it's still bullish. Right, that demand line.
And that's the thing, that 10-year cycle is pretty real. And we're in, what, year 0 in an election year?
Yeah, we're in 10. Right,
Yeah.
we're in 10.
Going
or
through
11.
Bitcoin, like people should be used to it that have dealt with Bitcoin for you know,
What is it?
at least a few years. Because it always goes
2609
down, but it's always
is
like
the.
a higher low.
Yeah,
What
you just don't want to
anniversary?
be a bag holder. That's the thing.
March 2009. What? March 10th, 2009.
Is it February 9th? Is it March 10th?
March 10th. There were just a few assets. It was like the first week of March, first couple weeks. Like different sectors started bouncing before others, you know. So just right in there. First couple weeks of
On
March.
SPX, we had a double bottom, yeah, from late November
Yeah.
of 2008.
Major bearish divergence on the monthly on the SPX.
Oh, it's terrible. It's awful.
Oh my god.
It's the weekly too, though. Like, don't even ignore the weekly is also showing the same freaking thing. And you got this on the daily. It's a double top, but like on the weekly, it's a slightly higher high double top from the previous top in February.
Okay. We're in an uptrend. Let's think about this. We have the bearish divergence, but we know that the trend is your friend, right?
Sure, yeah.
The divergence technically could underperform. So
Absolutely.
it could play out, but we could see an underperformance. Like it could bounce off of one of these supports and find support.
Sure.
There's so
sure,
many
but
factors
when we're
to
talking about
think
the monthly and the weekly at the same time, we're both showing really bearish stuff.
Yeah.
You know, that just means that when we could finally do that, but it could take like 6 months. You ready for that? You ready for 6 months of lower highs, lower lows, lower highs,
Ooh,
lower?
ouch.
Because you're looking again, the most significant time scales are showing all this
I'm
weakness.
talking major depression.
Nah, just like
or recession. I should say recession.
That's disgusting. I think on the weekly, monthly combined. But then you go to Bitcoin, it's literally the opposite. It's like Bitcoin. I've never seen anything like it. It's so crazy.
Yeah, what the
That's
hell,
the best technical rating of any asset class that exists out there, man. Where you are.
Is there a Bitcoin to equities overlay? Is there a way to compare it directly?
Yeah, you can compare. There's a compare tool up here.
Use the compare button.
Yeah, it's kind of tough though. It's not that great here. I think you can. Let me try to. Bitcoin's now outperformed the S&P. It wasn't. It was in line with it almost most of the year. I've showed it before. I think in the SPX.
It's a little bit better to tech. Nasdaq risk on.
Let's see where
a little
is it?
safer assets, but higher volatility, higher return chance.
This is it right here. Okay, the orange line you can see. Well, how did I do it? I did it to where once it lines up perfectly with this peak, that's where you know it's perfect. Okay, so right here, Bitcoin it sold off far greater than the S&P, of course. But look, the rally, it caught back up pretty fast, and up until October 8th, when Square acquired $50 million. That's when the decoupling happened. Square did it, man.
Yeah, the 50 million. Yeah.
Booyaka.
And so we're up 30% in 21 days.
That was
since
the
then, and
bullish
now
pin
it's.
bar, or was that before that?
What is it? What?
That bullish pin bar 4-hour candle.
Oh, that was way up here. That was the bullish pin bar was October 26th, 4 hour. We're looking at the daily here. We're looking. This was February before the China virus crash, right? So, yep. The decoupling was October 8th. Thank you, Square. Thank you, PayPal. Parabola line now, right? Pretty sweet.
You do the compare thing with the Qs.
Yeah, you could do that, sure.
Bitcoin's back. Yeah.
Well, now it doesn't matter. Qs aren't performing well at all right now. So, I mean, you know. Well, actually, let's see. Let me try to make it perfect here. Right there. Yeah, see, it's like Bitcoin just began. Ah, okay. Qs were outperforming Bitcoin. They dumped. Look at this dump at the same time. And because of PayPal. PayPal is what has made Bitcoin decouple from the QQQ now. All right, where now the Q is making a lower high than the previous high, where Bitcoin's now making a higher high than the previous high. So yes, the decoupling began with PayPal on the Qs, and on the S&P 500 it began with Square. So both news-driven catalysts, both mass adoptive events, I guess, right? Oh my God. So, but
I don't understand how the comparison line, like the orange line. I don't understand how it moves around when you look left or right or whatever.
You get it's a percentage.
Yeah, I'm just trying to go. I'm
Up
trying
or
to leave
down?
it to where like the perfect spot would be they're lined up perfectly at the keys because everything kind of maxed out on the keys here. And I don't know. It just Bitcoin underperformed the queues, and then it caught back up to the queues, and then it sold off. And
Right. From that peak. Okay.
yeah, that's just like
Yeah,
I don't know.
Lining up the crash. Looks good to me. You can
Yeah.
do gold as well. Ooh.
yeah, you could do gold.
Yeah, let's see gold. Yeah.
Bitcoin's far outperformed gold, I believe.
Gold.
No, it was underperforming gold. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, it was
Wow.
outperforming until PayPal.
Are you serious?
PayPal
Gold
news.
didn't crash?
It
I thought
did.
gold dumped a
It
lot
not
more
much
than that.
though. It did, but it was percentage-wise nothing compared to how
Percentage-wise,
bad.
that's the thing that throws you off because you're
Yeah.
comparing percentage-wise. I was having this whole like argument with my coworker. He didn't understand like performance based on percentage. He's like caught up in numbers, like your actual investment. I'm like, that's all relative, dude. You have to find the percentage of gains and losses. That's how you can actually find out your performance. So this is interesting, like being able to compare it like this.
That's cool. Well, Bitcoin's not, that little rally we had was short-lived, terrible. 6 minutes left till the 4-hour close, so whatever. Gross.
So yeah, all of France is shutting down Friday.
Yep.
Now.
Yeah, I think we're almost
Yep.
done.
I don't know how that could be good. I mean, dude, just look at their
Stir
stock.
up the CAC.
Their stock market is awful.
CAC. Or
The DAX.
FAR 40.
FAR 40.
Oh, wee.
Ugly.
The DAC, DAK is different.
What is it? The DAC? DAK?
DAC is
DAC.
the index, but I don't know what it would come up.
I'm not saying DAC.
Yeah, do FR40 and then your EUR.
Gotcha. Wanda,
It's the
nice.
Forex version of it.
Good. Is 3 falling peaks kind of worse than Germany? Well, look at that, and that's terrible. Yeah, like at least Germany went to the 886 like the Dow Jones. This went up 50%. It's like
Yeah, this is France is
It looks
underperformed
like the ASX.
horribly.
not. It looks like the
No, you
stock
guys
market
did
crash
well.
of 1929. That's what it looks like, dude. The dead cat
Italy,
bounce.
Italy and France are just neck and neck.
Look at that.
Horrible
1, 2, 3.
performance.
God, it was almost it's like a descending triangle, Look, our trader set it up like that, and you broke it. It's disgusting. Classic distribution going on.
Terrible.
Yeah, it's pretty perfect pattern,
200
though.
moving average. Ugh, right.
My God.
Yeah, fell out of that trading range, just totally in last points of support at this rate.
Look at this ice line you're holding on to by a freaking thread all the way to February 2019.
Watch it come up and backtest that trading range.
45.50. What are you looking at, Mitch? Yeah. That's what I'm seeing too.
And then after that, man, is heck, you're screwed.
4,700.
Nasty.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
break 45.89, you're going to 41. 41 by the looks of it. Straight up, straight down. All right, straight up, straight down, straight up. Pretty much straight down. Yeah, you break this, it's a long way down for the FR40.
Jeez.
Yeah, get wrecked, dude. Get wrecked. France. Win war in Europe again? Because, I mean, God. Like,
Sorry.
what are they going to do, man? They're Stocks are crashing. Their index funds are crashing. They can't work. They can't do anything. The government literally owns them now, and they're like cool with it.
Because they're part of the European Union, so they're all good.
Someone
they
was
just
asking, what is
lean on the more
FR40?
powerful countries.
France.
FR40 is the forex
French top
traded version of the. It's called the CAC. Sorry, CAC 40. So our S&P 500. Germany has the DAX. It's 30 stocks.
Oh, I see. Okay.
If we're doing worldwide, can we do XJO?
XJO.
Yeah, what a scrub.
That's
Whoa, I haven't looked at this in forever.
S&P 200.
Whoa,
Just
dude. When's the last time I looked at this? Look what happened, though.
Are you guys planning on shorting anything?
It retraced. It recovered. 618. Triple topping, kind of.
You get it now?
Can't break the 618. Come on.
Beautiful channel, though. Look at the respect. Could extend this out. This has been a long time since I've done this. So, yeah, you're back inside the channel. You're back testing a support, but again, you're just from your high to low making a 618. Underperformed the S&P, and again, yeah, this is quite possibly a triple top. All right, with the if like stocks, if the stock market rolls over, we think this thing's gonna hold.
If US goes down,
this thing's done, man. It underperformed, right? Stocks went to all-time highs,
trash.
and yeah, it's not good. The Dow Jones went to the 886. The DAX went to the 886. I mean, this is not good.
Gross.
Jacob G.
It's pulling back. It's not really doing anything right now. But look at.
It's kind of range bound. Yeah, it's just stuck between 5725 and 6200.
The Hang Seng 33, so HK 33, and then go with your X from May 24th, and you got a sweet Gartley that you just hit the 618, and then it pulled back and ran a little bit, rolled over, and I think there's even a bigger pattern within this. Then there's a gigantic.
Oh, it went deep though. Look how deep it went. It went to the 886, not the 786.
I have it going to this right to the 786.
For me, it's 88.6. Am I right here? Am I looking at the right way? The right anchor? X is May 2020.
Yeah.
Am I crazy? Yeah. This is just the XABC. This is 886.
The 886. I'm entering on the Gartley at the 786, and guess where my stop is? Stubs in it.
Below 22,500 ish. Dude, it's at a real tough resistance, man. Like, look at this.
And you have similar thing on the weekly. If you go to,
I don't know how I feel about this. Look how it.
I'm already out.
Okay,
I'm good.
Well, it like fell below critical support resistance, and then now it's testing it as resistance. Look at the 200-day moving average. It's awful. Man, this thing's been a downtrend since 2018. Like, chances are the trend will continue down. Oh,
Jesus.
Yeah, looking at all these charts, if you look at like the BKX, the KRE, really tells a lot about what's probably going on right now.
Banking index.
If you look at the NASDAQ and then in KRE, small banks, regional banks, that's small business right there.
That's what I was.
Oh, I see what you're talking about, dude. You're talking about from 2016, X, A, B, C.
Yeah, there's a
D.
huge one.
Okay, I got you, dude. Yeah, that's wonderful. It's beautiful. Nice recovery, for sure.
From February of 2016, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's pretty.
What a big pattern.
And it's 585 retrace. Just calling my name.
Nice.
Whoa.
Dang it, man, all my stuff. So I don't know, man. Everything looks bad except Bitcoin. It's kind of weird. Really weird.
It's amazing.
Could be.
That's what it should be, right?
It could be good. You don't know. I mean, like, if a cash grab happens.
If we close above 868.
Oh yeah, we got a few days, man. A few days.
Saturday night.
You're so close. Yeah, it could happen, man. Emotionalism's gonna be high because of the moon being full. And the Great Reset, someone's asking about. What do y'all know about the Great Reset? The IMF or whatever?
I don't know.
Been listening to a little bit of Raul Paul.
A fully centralized, tracked Fed coin that you can only spend where they tell you. Can't send it overseas, you're gonna get wrecked.
What is it?
China coin. I don't know what they're calling it.
EOS.
The digital
I just
yuan.
call it Fed coin.
XRP.
Hey, it's actually not true. Natural gas is also fire. That thing's been going.
We were talking about Europe, and I just pulled up the
Gas is very cyclical.
Pulled up the German Bund chart, and it's got pretty nasty 3 falling peaks on it. Nothing has been in an uptrend for years. Like, nuts.
For good reason, man. They're just,
German Bund has been an uptrend for years?
Yeah, I mean, of course.
The price of the
downtrend, though, right? What?
Well, the yield's negative, so the price would be, the lower the yield, the higher the price.
Copy. I'm looking at the price chart right now. That's all I had pulled up.
What's the best bond right now? California has like 2 ballot measures. I was looking over, talking with a friend, that they're trying to raise like $200 billion in bonds, and there's no interest in buying them. Everyone's like, nope, we're good. They let very large counties file for bankruptcy. Last crash. If Trump gets in office, they will let fucking states do it, especially California. So if you have a state pension, yikes.
It's 1 day, 20 hours, dude. Until Bitcoin confirms a break hook and go confirmation, which is legendary. I mean, this would be like the most significant break hook and go of all time. Maybe.
It's like what we've been waiting for this whole time.
Yeah, it's 2.5 years of hanging out. Yep, it's now. It could be time.
The bullish engulfing on the monthly is like, it's blowing my mind. Just the fact that it's bullishly engulfing on the monthly, like, it doesn't necessarily even have to close over 865, but if it did, as well as the monthly, or as well as the bullish engulfing, it's like, what more could you want? This is insanity.
Yeah, it is pretty wild. Yeah. Thanks, PayPal. And Square.
Like, we're out of the freaking triangle, man. Like, we've been in this
for months
thing
now.
for so long.
For an entire quarter, we were out.
So I was thinking the other day, if Wales really wanted to push this down and mess with Jack Dorsey, what would happen? Like, would he buy more? Does he have more money to keep this thing up? Or is he just, whatever?
Well, I mean, my God, they would have to push this thing down to,
He just sells Twitter.
They'd have to push it down to like 10,500. No, I don't think 10,500 is terrible if that happens. At least 11,500 for a back test of the Three Gorges Dam to regard it as support. You know, like on the weekly. But nothing lower than that ever. You never want Bitcoin to ever fall below 11,463 ever again, just because of what's happened. So the breakout, the back test, and we're going now. So.
You gotta think with like the news cycle happening, there's new money who's interested in this space, and you know, maybe they're looking for a good entry area. You never know.
Report Thursday, so I'll look at the 10K, be able to see when they actually purchased Bitcoin.
How
they did it.
Does anyone know when Emperor Drink Troll tipped 8K? Which one? Which number?
Man. I wish Julia was here.
Yeah, she knows.
That was a long time ago. It feels like it.
I think it's on your screen. It's on your stream clips, or you could type it in the search bar in Discord, and
Oh yeah,
it
could.
pulls up the clip, I think.
That's it.
Yeah, I think it's probably one of the first in the stream clips channel we made in Discord.
Okay. Sweet. There you go, dude. If you're interested, you gotta join the Discord. Or wait for Julia. Or something. Oh, we got Daylight Savings coming up, too, on the 1st of November. Dang.
Mitch, how you liking the new iPhone, man?
Good for utility stocks.
Hot?
Sorry.
Not. It's amazing, dude. It's freaking...
Daylight savings time ends.
Yeah. Spring forward, fall back. Yeah, don't
You
wait.
have to have your lights on so much longer.
Yeah, it's like... depressing. Yeah. Depressing. Whatever. The iPhone is sick, man. The processor, it's so fast, man. When I want to pull up like TradingView or something on the go, dude, it's just like, wow. Like, freaking crazy, man. So, I recommend it because of that. That's why I got it. Definitely got it because of that. Man, if
Suko posted a screen cap of the tip. It was on January 5th, 2020. So, probably from
January
a stream
5th,
that was like that
2020.
day.
Wow, before the great crash. Holy crap.
Ooh, January 5th. Almost coming up on the anniversary. Man.
What, of that?
Yeah, it'll be here before we know it.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah, he's been MIA this year. Pretty hard.
Yeah, for sure.
But a lot of new faces. So with death comes life, I guess.
It's a cycle of life.
Yeah, man. People come and go.
You're gonna
Nothing
get
wrong
some
with that.
positive Momo on this Bitcoin or what?
It's going.
Yeah.
Hidden bullish on the 4 hour hasn't reached positive Momo yet.
I just, like, the ease of movement is so bullish right now. Those wicks that we got earlier today and just now, like, that is ease of movement. That's a bullish price action. All right, where it's very easy for bulls to move the price higher, even if it does pull back. And when it does pull back and it closes, it's still just right where traders set it up after at the close of the bullish engulfing candle. It's not bearish. It's just like it just happens. It's just like up and down.
You can see it on AgaTrade as well. The big sells come in and it doesn't do anything. Then a little buy comes in and pops it back up.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. I had the jingles on before the pregame.
How about that weird daily Harami that was like 2 days ago?
Didn't it adjust though?
It was on the Binance USDT chart too by like 1 penny. It's literally just under that open.
Yeah, but didn't it adjust like on Coinbase's chart where it doesn't look like that anymore, or is it still like that?
It's still like it on mine.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. It is definitely there. Yeah. Oh, whatever. Not reversing yet, man. Daily parabola line looks gorgeous. Man, it looks so good. It's just like perfect so far. So we're gonna leg up again.
Crab idea too. That would have the PCZ at 14.1. From the like mid-August high, your anchor over there for the crab. I mean, just an idea.
Oh yeah, 14.2 has to, yeah, up here. Yep, PCZ. You'd think that could happen for sure. Yeah, let's plot it real quick for people. They're like, "What are you talking about, man?" It's like, this is what I'm talking about, man. I'm at log scale.
Man, I was all about that, so let's go crab.
No, remember it was like if the bat is invalidated, then the crab, right? It's the only one that could be valid after that. So, yep, PCZ is like 14.2ish, 14.150 in that little zone. Yep. no big deal, man.
Even if it sells off,
But the thing is, though, like, that's it. There's no cycle. That there's no resistance beyond that. Like, if you break 13,868, just look left. I mean, yeah, there is this, like, where traders settled up one day, January of 2018. That it's not a swing high, and as I don't know, I guess it could act as a reversal point, but you know, there's no real peak until like 15,800 on the daily, right? So, and nothing on the weekly. It's stupid. And you got 17.
I really like that monthly look where there's like only a candle close at 13.7 and that's it.
It's crazy. So here we are, man, just like in between July and June 2019. So it's like, why would it stall here? Why would it not run up to double top and test it before failing and or breaking it? You know, running up to test it to break it. It'd just be weird just to reverse here, cause, you know, just like there's nothing looking left at all. Nothing, dude. It's just no man's land. So whatever, though, we'll see.
Yeah, all you have is that wick from June, July of 2019.
You gotta look at the daily.
On the daily, yeah, or on the weekly, sorry.
I hate this. My parabola line's different on the daily and 4 hour. It's so weird. It's kind of annoying. Trying to adjust it.
Yeah, that wick on the weekly lines up with the candle close on the monthly at 13.7, 13.8.
What was that 14 number you said? Because I have a
14.2 is the PCZ.
Because I have an algo like where some old algos will defend at 14.589. So, but that's on a leverage exchange. So if it's on a spot exchange, probably knock a few $100 off of it. But that's also like the top of this channel I had, so kind of coincides with an old algo defense, and also the top of this channel that I have.
I don't know about KNC, dude. I mean, I don't know about these altcoins. They're just terrible. Like, there's like, and the conditions where Bitcoin's doing this, they're all just like they're just bad. I don't know. Just
Engine is
doing
pretty bad.
terrible. It's not just
Engine finally fell out of that rectangle.
Yeah, dude, it's trash, man. You don't just hold that support that long, dude. And then, you know, you don't just hold the support that could be a great area to buy. You don't just keep testing it and testing it and testing it and then going up and making lower highs or the same highs. It's a bearish rectangle. It was a bearish rectangle.
Yeah, and it actually looks like an acceleration of selling. A lower high and then a steeper lower high. Just dumping after that.
Yeah, because it's Engine coin, dude. It's Engine. It's hard to believe Engine would do well when the Dow Jones is making a lower high and double topping on the lower high. You know, like, okay, dude. Good luck, Engine, dude.
Yeah, and if you just think about, like, where the money is, the dominance. Like, one coin, Bitcoin, is over 60% of the dominance of the money. And then Ethereum has, like, 10 to 11% of that dominance. And within Ethereum, there's Engine, which probably has 0.0001%.
Yeah, dude,
of
it's
that
awful.
dominance. So it's 0.001% of 10% of 60 to 65%.
Yeah, if this bull cycle
Not,
happens, it's gonna be a different dynamic than 2017. That was the time to be picking these S coins, right? This is not the same meta anymore.
Yeah, if all the all the S coins are fighting within a 10% battlefield, then it's not
That's
much.
very true. I've never heard
not
it
much
in
to
that
fight
perspective.
over within there. You know what
But
I mean?
at the same time, it's not going to take much Bitcoin for some crappy ass Bitcoin pair to pump that thing up.
Yeah, but if you're in the pump when it happens, it's good. But other than
Well, that's the allure of
People get
S
out.
coins, but you got to get in at, it's got to be the right time.
Yeah, and it doesn't last.
Yeah, I agree. They all look trash, but there'll be a time where someone's going to put all their Bitcoin into some crappy ass thing and pump it 1,000%.
I don't even know about 1,000, man.
Maybe
like,
not.
really?
Well, even Ethereum went down hard before it started rebounding. I mean,
Yeah, and Ethereum's the number 2, and it only holds like 10 to 11% of total market cap dominance. So think of all the thousands and thousands of coins that run on Ethereum, you know, and they're all fighting over a slice of that 10 to 11% dominance. And then meanwhile, there's Bitcoin with like, you know, 65%, 60% dominance. You know, why would you fight over a puddle when there's an ocean next to you?
If this is the time where mass, you know, adoption happens, or, you know, people are talking about getting a percentage of their portfolio into this stuff, what are they going to look at? They're not going to look at any of these alts. They're going to look at Bitcoin.
No, they're
Just
definitely
flat
not
out.
going to
they're going to look at like the grayscale offering.
Yeah, and every time
the
big monies come in, they go to Bitcoin first, and then they might put a tiny amount into like Ethereum, but they're never going to like Engine.
Well, the only reason these S coins got such huge pumps were Silicon Valley money, or they didn't even know what to do with the money they have. They're just playing the ICO boom, and that doesn't exist anymore. There's no more marketing money for these trash coins. There's no one gonna be trying to push it. There's no bots. Like no one's doing that anymore. Like they used to just be like, how many? All my YouTube videos would have like bots spamming these different S coins. That doesn't happen anymore because the money dried up. It's gone. There's no
and who
more
knows
seed
if there's
money.
even going to be another DeFi boom. I mean,
And the whole
Well,
plan
it happened. No, it's probably not. It's probably done. Like that was
The
it,
whole
dude.
plan of these S coins is to get liquidity funding for the projects to be viable, and that's just a grab for Ethereum or Bitcoin. Or
I think YFI was training wheels for Bitcoin.
And then they ditch that S coin and go into something that's actually viable.
YFI going to like the
project.
40s, 40,000s. That's like training wheels for people's psychology. Like, okay, there's an asset that can be in the 40s. Well, now look at it. It's like 10K now. It's like crashing. So it's like, okay. Now, like, people are going to be able to, like, or is that how Bitcoin would be way up there at those higher levels? We will see. According to the symmetrical triangle measure move, eventually, yeah, 60K though. 65K.
Yeah, I think the rubber's got to hit the road eventually for all these dang S-Coin projects, and you know, the time has gone on for so long that we need to see like what this money has been there for. Like what are these projects? Or you know, what's the technology that they're providing? What's the value? And I think now is when, you know, some separation is going to start happening.
Yeah, where the money should just flow out like quietly, methodically, right? Bleed out, and it just goes into Bitcoin. Just why not? Just bleed out like, you know, inverse Bitcoin. Everything's underperforming Bitcoin so bad, like it's awful. For now, anyway.
I think it's very interesting if you look at the Grayscale Ethereum Trust. It wasn't really following Ethereum price until Square, and it went up 80% in the last week or two. And on the weekly, it's making a higher low.
Oh yeah, that was a nasty chart. Ethereum.
Yeah, it looks really bad, but on the weekly, it doesn't look bad, actually. Interesting.
Well, it kind of is like Ethereum on the monthly or whatever, double bottom stuff, right?
Yeah.
The market maker's painting that picture. But I mean, Bitcoin and GBTC look similar. I think GBTC and Bitcoin futures painted the strongest picture, or the strongest painting for where Bitcoin was going next versus spot.
Dang, dude, I just pulled up the Grayscale Litecoin chart, and that's actually, like, this week is actually, and last week has done pretty well.
Of course,
yeah,
from the entry.
Square. Yep.
The entry of the trade setup, GBTC, it was 2 days, I think. Wasn't it 2 days before the Square announcement? We'll see. Let me find it.
Beautiful.
It definitely was before, because I remember the news being like sugar on
No, it wasn't. It was October 15th. Right? October 8th was the Square announcement, so I guess it had already been going.
Oh yeah, the Grayscale Litecoin, that's insane.
Yeah, last week was a 95% candle. That's nuts.
I thought the
LP.
Litecoin one is fairly new.
Yeah, it's like brand new as of August. Just on TradingView, anyways. I think they've had.
Square,
Hey, what does Litecoin do? I mean,
the Square buy was at 10.5k. In that range.
What did Jay Cutler do? What is this? Oh, sorry, looking in general chat. Never mind.
Something about endorsing a president.
Didn't even see it. It didn't even say it in the headline because they wanted to click it. Because no one would click it if it said it. That's so stupid, dude. Screw
Probably
you,
endorsed
clickbait.
Kanye.
Probably. I don't know, man. I'm down here in the 1920s. Who are you voting for in the 1929 election?
Herbert
Was it?
Hoover.
Oh God,
Kanye West.
no, he's already the president right now. What are you talking about? We got to
Biden
replace
Mitch
Hoover.
Ray for president.
Donald Trump is kind of like the modern day Herbert Hoover, like in a way.
he's Lincoln,
It's a
didn't you hear?
Yeah, according to Joe Biden, he is
Lincoln.
Lincoln. Yeah. Didn't he call him like George Bush or Washington or something too recently?
He called him
No, I said
George,
Abe
but then
Lincoln.
forgot.
Oh yeah,
forgot
just
the
called
last
him
name,
George
but-
Trump. Yeah.
Yeah, even though he was like one of the #1 proponents on the bill for George Bush and Dick Cheney to enter the Middle East.
Gavagulich, yellow.
Oh,
He likes honor.
if Trump is Hoover, is Biden FDR gonna come in and take all our gold?
Maybe, dude. He's gonna do the great
Everything.
They're gonna
reset.
take your cash and give you your digital dollar.
No, dude, Biden's literally no president ever. No president has been this disoriented and like literally undiagnosed with dementia. Right? This has never happened.
Biden's gonna
Yeah,
be the next
then we're gonna
five-term president.
live in a
He's
Kamala
gonna-
world.
Biden's gonna live
More-
to be 110 and just be like a 5-term president. Everybody, it's gonna be a nightmare.
Yeah, well, radical leftist Kamala Harris
Jeez.
and Pelosi and AOC
Whoever that
literally
colonel is
reshape the
roll
way the
around
country
with
is.
with the nuke codes.
Pack the
Be like,
courts. Yeah, dude.
just press this button, and he's just shaking. He can't get to the button. It's like, God damn. They grab his hand. They have to get like the Secretary of State.
Falls-
They have to get like
drops his
5
drink and
different
falls
people
over.
and sign over. He's incapacitated, and they just shove his hand on the nuke button.
Where am I?
Fuck!
Come on, man.
Look at this button. Is this called a nurse? Oh, fuck.
It's a big red button. What does this do? It's in like a briefcase, right? It's in like a leather briefcase that the Secret Service carries around. It's like the codes or whatever.
Those are
Yeah.
the codes. There's buttons.
Yeah.
There's
It's like triple
There is-
control, isn't it?
buttons, but there's someone else that
It's like three
Actually,
people have to
aren't
turn
the
the
Joint
keys.
Chiefs,
The
like, alerted
president
to
hits
it
the
when it's
execution, but like multiple people have to like be
the
there
president
simultaneously.
and the highest ranking officer at the base that they're calling. Whichever one there's several that they
So
can
like
call.
the Joint Chief of Staff doesn't even have to be there.
No, you can call it.
All right. Well, I've been live like an hour and
Political
20
suicide, but-
minutes, so I think I'm gonna get out of here.
Yep.
It's been
Good, good
good one.
hangout. Good Thursday.
Yeah.
A little doom and gloom to end the stream. Never hurt anybody.
Little nuclear apocalypse. Where's Catterday?
Yeah, I mean, let's just be grateful. I don't know, man. My internet's still out. I'm looking at it over there, just blinking. So we're just happy that this works. So at least we know I can stream tomorrow, no matter what. By the look of it, it's just gonna be a little.
Yeah, worked good, man.
I'm amazed.
Do you think
by
spaceship's
your
possible?
hotspot.
I can't believe it. That will be an impossibility. There's no way if my internet's down. That takes way too much internet, and I know why. Because I had to, the debut of my stream on the spaceship, I had to drive to Best Buy to get that huge Ethernet cable. Remember? Like it
Oh,
can't.
yeah.
There's so much data
Yeah,
transfer. It's so much. It's so graphically intense that you can't do it. So no.
How long's the cable that you have? Because we had to.
I was like 200 feet or Plus, it's stupid.
Yeah.
It's like there's a
really?
lot of slack that's
We had
just
to
sitting there.
special order a
Just a
1,000
snake
foot
coiled
one.
up.
You needed that long of a cable?
Well, I mean, somewhat. I didn't want to. It's in my other room, my other office, so I just wanted to make sure. I didn't want
You
to
had to run it
undershoot
all
it
over. Okay, I see.
because I
Yeah,
came
so-
back for the stream, you know. So
Gotcha.
and I was in a panic to get it working again. So anyway, all right, y'all. Thanks for
Appreciate what
coming
you did
out.
to make it
Yeah,
work.
this is definitely. Well, I mean, if you're in here and this is the last Patreon night of the month, so if you're not renewing, I do appreciate everything, and hopefully I will see you next month if you do renew. But either way, I appreciate the patronage, because if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be able to do this crazy cool stuff, whatever, you know. So, cheers, y'all.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thanks, Mitch.
Thanks, Mitch. Good night, man.
Y'all be good.
Thanks, mate.
Alright, chat. It's been a good stream. It's been a good stream. We're here in 1929. The stock market's crashing. The Dust Bowl's coming. Blame Hoover, man. It's scary stuff, man. Alright, so I'm gonna go turn on the record player. Cool off a little bit. I can't drink any alcohol because it's prohibited. That's okay. Alright, I'll be back. Until next time, respect the tea. Hey.
Bruh.
That boy is good.
My name is JP. I'm a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Adios, turd nuggets.